guys? Blue Sapphire here. Gonna do a little bit of sketching today. I I have a fan page on Facebook now, so I'm gonna do a little art cover, I guess you would say, for that Facebook page, and I am also going to do the cover for my brand on YouTube. That way I didn't have to use their default cover. So I figured I'd go ahead and just, draw my own stuff today. Not really too busy today. Kitty's got a dentist appointment at 4:30. It's about 12:20 now, so I got a little bit of time to be able to get this done. So, so far we just have that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and yeah, hope you guys like it. I think I'm gonna do my YouTube cover first. So, just bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and write YouTube on here so I remember. Okay, so this is my YouTube cover. And I'm doing this on my lap too, so if it gets wobbly, then you know why. Also, I'm physically holding the camera with my left hand while I draw, so I'm hoping that I can do this well enough. A tip for anybody who is starting out in drawing or sketching or whatever, it is always best to use a white eraser, because whatever you erase won't smudge like it will with colored erasers. So it's either a pink or eraser or a knead eraser. They work really well too. So just keep that in mind. I've already given this tip to Sophia Denton. She's my little artist. I personally know her. She has her own YouTube channel as well. So if you guys ever want to look her up, it's SOPHIADENTON. So go ahead and look her up. She only has one video right now. So she just posted it yesterday. I watched it. It was pretty good. But she's my little artist, so I told her to go ahead and show you guys some of her other work that she's already done. And just tell her what you think, So and if there's any other artists out there that are checking out her page, give her some tips. She's just a young girl, so she's just starting out, but she's very good for her age. I wish I was that good at her age. Alright, so let's get started, guys. And yes, I am doing this at an angle, just because I can. Get out of here, Mr. Ant. And yes, I made this way on purpose. So, I'm gonna go ahead and make it like blocky in a way. So, we'll start up here with blue. I need to erase here. And then do this. Like this. And there you have it. There is your bee. I'm not, I mean, most of my friends enjoy my work. I have plenty of people that ask me to do tattoos for them, to draw up tattoos for them, or, just to draw things up for them to hang in their homes. But, it took me years to get to where I am. I was never really comfortable with really showing my people my work because I didn't feel like it was good. I think I'm gonna make the LUE bigger. It seems small to me. But yeah, I just never really felt that my work was good. Because I don't know. I guess I'm self-conscious with my work, but, like I said, all of my friends, all of my besties, really enjoy my work, and, they ask me to draw things for them and stuff, but, unfortunately I have to now start charging people for things if they want things drawn, because it actually gets very expensive, and people don't really understand how expensive this hobby really is. You gotta figure like the sketch pads and stuff. This one, was actually given to me for my birthday, but most of my sketch pads I pay like $8 for this size. It's pretty decent size. But then I have an extra big one that's like $35, for 100 sheets of paper. And, and then you got, all your pencils. I do actually have actual sketching pencils, but I'm more of a mechanical pencil person. Just because the lead is always sharp and it's thin, which makes life easier for sketching. So, I normally use, mechanical pencils. And I always have mass supplies of pencils and pens on hand. My colored pencils, are really, really expensive. Like, really, really expensive because they're actual professional grade. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and show you these. So, this is not the set that is actually in here. I mean, it is the set, but, these colored pencils, they're Prismacolors. Hang on a second. Here they are. Oh, look. Another mechanical pencil. Um, so these pencils are, like professional grade quality. 2 years ago, for my birthday, actually, my mom got me a 72-piece set and had it shipped to my house, which is mainly what's in there, with the 20-piece, with the other 20 from that set, actually. But my mom, for my birthday 2 years ago, or last year maybe it was last year, bought me a 72-piece set and had it shipped to my house. It was $160 for the pencils alone. I actually looked up the company after it was shipped here, and it's actually a company out of Michigan, which is, where I live. So I went ahead and looked it up online just because I was curious as to how much they were, because I know at like Michael's and Hobby Lobby, their pencils and stuff run, $100 and some too for 70 some piece sets. So I was just really curious as to how much it was. So, no matter where you shop for these pencils, it's just going to be ridiculous because, these pencils are very, very, very high quality pencils. So, and then, people just don't realize what it is that, is really involved, I guess you could say, in doing art. Like the money wise, nobody really understands what kind of money is involved in doing this kind of stuff. So they just kind of take it for granted, and they're just like, oh well, it shouldn't cost too much money to be able to draw me up a picture. Yeah, no, actually, in all reality, it's pretty expensive. And to keep giving my work away, just to give it away is, stupid. I mean, unless it's like a special occasion, like somebody's birthday and they want something, or, if a family member or a loved one or something has passed away, I'll do something nice in memory of them, or, if like a new baby was born into the family, I'll do stuff for the babies and whatever. But I mean, if it's just something that you just want, just to have, just to hang up in your home, or if it's like a tattoo design that you want me to do, I'm gonna ask you to pay for it. I don't charge a lot. I charge $5 for paper this size, and like 15 to 20 on the really, really large paper, depending on what it is that you wanted me to do. I mean, if it's like some severe, intricate work, it's gonna be like $20. But, it's a small price to pay for, having something that a loved one drew for you, or, like your best friend drew for you. Like my friend Christy, for example, I know I've mentioned her 100 times now on my vlog. But, she is, we're pretty close. We've been friends for like 12 years now. And at first we didn't like each other, but we ended up growing and loving each other, and now she's like, my sister. I don't have a sister. So, I mean, I love her like this. I love her like family. I don't love her as a friend. I love her as family. And I love her entire family as family. But when her dad passed, he had lung cancer. She asked me to do the cancer ribbon for her, and that she was going to get it tattooed. So I was pretty honored when she asked me to draw it up for her, and I did. I did. I drew it up. I gave it to her. I told her, do whatever you want with it. If you want to sell it, cool, but I want the money out of it. So I told her like $10 on the tattoo. And I'm like, if you want to sell it, cool, go ahead. If they want it, that's cool. But I'm like, if you want to keep it, that's up to you. If you're going to keep it, keep it, free of charge. I was happy to do it. I was honored. So, but yeah, I mean, people just don't really understand what it takes to do this. How much money it really, really takes. And I buy new supplies all the time. Like if I have money and I know I'm running out of notebooks or colored pencils or, pencils in general or anything, erasers, I will go out and I'll buy them. So I keep stocked up because I do stuff often. If I'm really, really bored, I'll draw. So I have tons of work that I've done over the years. It's relaxing, so. But, like my daughter Kitty, she's finally into drawing. She never really used to get into it, and she was always upset because, she always says that I'm really, really good and that she's jealous because I'm so good. But, so she used to draw, pretty poorly, and she would always get upset and want to give up, and she'd rage quit, and, she'd just get all upset because things aren't, working out the way that she wants it to, or, it's not looking the way that she wants it to. And, I told her, I'm like, look, okay, I'm like, it took me years to get to where I am. I'm like, it's not just gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna be like an amazing artist overnight. It just doesn't work that way. It takes years to master artistry. I mean, it's just not something that just happens. I mean, yeah, there are some people out there that are just born with the gift, but not everybody is born with the gift of artistry. I mean, it takes time, and that's what I told her. I'm like, don't get discouraged. Like, because, if you get discouraged, then you're just gonna give up altogether, and you're not gonna pursue it anymore. I said, so, I'm like, if you get angry with it, I'm like, just, breathe, count, count to 10, and start over. I said, it's not that big of a deal. I'm like, everybody goes through this. I'm like, so just, suck it up and try it again. And I'm like, just keep trying. I'm like, it's like learning how to ride a bike. Like, you don't give up when you fall off. You fall off, oh well, get your ass back up there and do it again. And so within a year, not even a year actually, within a few months, really, because she's into drawing like manga, like Japanese stuff, which is cool because I don't do realistic people stuff. I'm more of a cartoony, geometric type of design person. Alright, so here it is. And she's more of a, realistic person, but she likes to draw more of the Japanese style. So, which is cool. And she's gotten actually really, really good. So, but yeah, I mean, she's flourished. If her book was here, I would show you what she just drew last night. But I'll show you when she gets home. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off of this. This will be my like first tutorial on, you know, branding, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of this one. I'm gonna sketch up the other one, and I'm gonna do it like the same way. So I'm just not gonna show that one, but I'll show it to you once it's finished, and then I'll get back on with the coloring. I haven't decided if I think I'm gonna use my colored pencils. Because it was either colored pencils, gel pens, or permanent markers. But I think I'm going to go with color pencils because I like the way it looks, and I would like to show you guys how well they are, you know, how they look. So, Prismacolor Premiere, if you happen to see this, sponsor me. I really love your supplies, you know, everything that you carry, to the artistry pens, to the colored pencils. I haven't really tried anything else. I've got your artistry pens and I've got your colored pencils. Your colored pencils I absolutely love. So, yeah, like I said, Prismacolor, if you're watching this, if you happen to see this, sponsor me. Alright, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and sketch the other one up real quick, and I'll be back on in just a few minutes.